What's up everyone, Average Joe back here with leg 10 of our trip around the globe. So we're going from Kearney, Nebraska where we started, and we are going to end up in Boulder, Colorado area, kind of Denver area, at Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport. So sit back, relax, and I will catch you guys in the cockpit as usual for takeoff. Alright, let's see what ATC has cleared us for. Looks like it is 10,000 feet. I don't see the altimeter on here. So we're going to tune into the weather once we get our while we're listening to that, let's go and get everything set up here. 10,000 feet. Alright, so 3014 for the altimeter. Tree 14. So I'm going to get our backup going, just in case. Alright, that's all set. Alright, shut up. Okay, or not. Nope. Nope. Nope, let's go back to traffic. Alright, so we got all that set up. Just going to make sure our stuff is set, so we'll get our speed bugs on. We got to get our wind bug in the PFD. Option number 2 is the one I prefer. You guys can choose whatever one you like. And let's go to our procedure, make sure our approach is in there. And it is. We're flying into the ILS 30R. We're using ILS, land at 30 right. 30 right. Alright, so I believe we are good to go for takeoff. Heading over to Denver, Boulder, I'm not sure what city Rocky Mountain Metropolitan's in. And I forgot to do my runway heading here. Not sure I'll use it. I'm trying to get used to the manual. I'm trying to start doing like a little bit of manual flying until I get to the our friend Barney, the magenta line. So there we go, rotate. Got a positive rate, so let's get those gear up. And there we go, we're on our climb out of Kearney, Nebraska. Heading over to Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport, right at the base of the Rocky Mountains. All right, let's go ahead and bang a Louie here. Start turning left towards our friend over there, the magenta line. Nice gentle turn.
Minneapolis Center, Daughter Juliet Oscar Echo 1 tree is at 2,700 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Eventually we will be. Our altimeter is the same. Get the inertia separator. The master warning for the inertia separator, but we'll turn that off as soon as we get our autopilot on.
Denver Center, Daughter Juliet Oscar Echo 1 tree is passing 3,400 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
And there we go, 288 nautical miles. This is our longest flight we have done on this trip. So let's go ahead and get our autopilot on, nav mode on. And there we go. Now we just sit back and relax and enjoy the flight over to the Denver metropolitan area. I don't know what city. I gotta look up. Should have looked up the city. Got our flaps up, so we are on our way officially. See Kearney back there in the background. Yeah, this is our longest flight we've done. It's gonna take about 2 hours. So I got me a nice little comfy seat here on the couch. This is a 6 p.m. takeoff. So hopefully we'll see. I don't know if we'll get there before when the sun sets. Be about 8 o'clock local time when we get there. So I'm hoping we get some good views. If not, I think the next trip we're going to either go up to Wyoming or we're going to go over to Utah, like the Salt Lake area. So I don't know if I'm going to do a 8 p.m. flight that way and land at night, or I want to do a sunrise flight, start at 6 a.m. So I got to decide where I want to go and which time I want to go. If not, we're going to spend the night in Denver, which is not a bad place to spend the night in. So yeah, so thank you guys for coming back to the channel. If you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, I don't know why you haven't subscribed yet, but I would highly suggest you do that, and I would be very thankful if you did that. We are at 189 subscribers when I'm editing this video, so hopefully we'll hit 200 soon. And yeah, so thank you for finding my little corner of YouTube. I know it's a big world out there with YouTube, so I'm glad you could spend at least a couple minutes with me in my little corner here. Enjoying a nice flight. I mean, there's no clouds, there's no wind, no turbulence. I mean, this is perfect flying weather out here in the plains of the US of A. I mean, there's nothing going on in Nebraska. I mean, what do people do in Nebraska? I'm sure they ask us what we do here in New England. But it's just flat with a bunch of farmland. I mean, they make our most important crops and cattle and food. So, thank you, Midwesterners and people from Nebraska and Iowa. It's crazy to think we left little old Oxford Airport, Waterbury Oxford Airport in Connecticut. Now we're out here heading to the Denver area. So this is the 10th leg, so this would be, I guess, day 10. Well, I guess not day 10, because I do different times, but so basically my flights go from 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., maybe a 9 p.m. flight. Not sure yet. That's kind of how I rotate, just so I can see, you know, different parts of the day. You know, it's not all just going to be noon flying, daytime flying. I want to mix in some sunsets and sunrises, and I don't know about a night flight. I don't know how that would translate to YouTube, honestly. It's just dark. This game is so freaking dark at nighttime. I guess that's... Alright, 16,000 feet. Don't do... Oh, I knew it. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew it was going to do that. It's stuck. Come on, flight. Microsoft, you gotta fix this. So damn annoying with Xbox. If anyone knows a fix for this, let me know in the comments. Also, if you fly this on PC, let me know in the comments if this happens to you, or if this is just an Xbox user thing. I did see some posts on Reddit that are having the same issue I am with the altimeter, or the knob, whatever you call this thing. I think she said 16,000 feet. Alright, so I'm going to climb up to 16,000 feet, and then I'll catch you guys as usual at our cruise altitude, which is 25,000 feet today, which I believe is also our highest altitude we've gone on this trip. So we are going the longest distance and the highest altitude on our way to Denver. I'll catch you guys at cruise altitude.
Denver Center, generic November for 81 Sierra, 4,100 feet.
Alright, as promised, we are at our cruise altitude of 25,000 feet, still somewhere over Nebraska. Haven't seen many markers, many city markers, or like airport markers. There's one right there. So Quinn, Nebraska, it looks like. or Hosai, Nebraska. Hosey, Nebraska. See the wind? Not much, just 7 miles per hour coming right at our face a little bit, but nothing like we've experienced before. I mean, this is smooth sailing. Just see flat. We're on Barney, the magenta line. Just cruising the plains of Nebraska. Got some water coming up. I can see the reflection off the sun. We're about 239 nautical miles away from Rocky Mountain Metro. I don't know what this little void is up here. You see all the agriculture circles, and then there's just a void of absolutely nothing. Just grass and fields. Not even roads. We're like deep in the farmland. Deep in the plains. So we're going 302 knots. I'll probably drop that down to about 298. I don't like going over 300 unless that's really pushing the RPMs. So about 297, 295, 290 is where I like to be for a cruise. So yeah, that's our check-in here at cruise altitude. Alright, just checking in with you guys. So we have crossed the 200 nautical mile mark. So we're about 190 nautical miles away from Rocky Mountain Metro. So we got a big ass lake coming. Still wind, nothing. We did make a turn, so we almost kind of got a tailwind. It's coming right at our right side. You see on the map we got some water features coming. So we're kind of out of the plains a little bit. We got some water to look at, so that's exciting. Yay, water. Alright, I'll catch you guys when we hit the initial descent, and then obviously the landing. Alright, so we've been given instructions, 200 flight, and it's gonna stick, yep. Oh my god, this little glitch right here is gonna be the end of me. So we're going to increase our vertical speed so we can descend a little bit quicker because I am losing time right now. So yeah, we're in our initial descent. So we're going from 25 to 20, which is not big of a deal, but I'm losing a lot of ground here. I think they wanted me at 20 at Brinko. And I'm hearing the negatives because of the stupid Xbox glitch. Or Flight Sim glitch. I don't know if PC users are having this issue, but it's annoying, especially when you're trying to get close to the airport. Not that we're close to the airport here, but I've had situations where it's like, okay, go to 3,000 feet for your approach, and then freaking annoying, man. So let's just go 2,000 feet a minute descending. Make sure we turn our speed down. As you can see, we are 71. Yeah, I know I'm working on it. I'm working on expediting it. Jesus Christ. You can see we're about 70 miles away from the airport. We're in the, I don't know what Colorado's nickname is. Rocky Mountain State? Marijuana State? I don't know. Here's our flight plans. We got a little bit of a right bend. And then for the ILS approach, we kind of loop around and then line up to the runway. 30 right. And you start to see the horizon is starting to not look flat anymore. You can kind of starting to see the Rocky Mountains. It's not just straight and flat and endless. So that's good. And then our next flight, we're going to be crossing them bad boys. I just don't know if, like I said earlier, I don't know if I'll go to Wyoming, which is up to the right, or go to Salt Lake area in Utah, which is pretty much dead straight in front of me. So we'll make that decision at some point. Now I gotta decide if it's gonna be a sunset flight or a sunrise flight. I'm kind of leaning the sunset just to get some views. Because the Salt Lake area, I've flown in the Salt Lake area before on this without recording it, and it is beautiful. So hopefully I can get the golden hour. You know, get the nice orange sky, golden sky, and get that'd be my thumbnail. That's pretty much all I'm going for is the thumbnail. Oh, gotta make something look attractive, I guess. There we go. Got a little turn here, and then we'll be on our way into Rocky Mountain Metro. So I will catch you guys once we get to the final approach. Alright, so we are in our final approach. I guess lining up for our final approach. I'm not sure where the final approach starts. I'm not a pilot. I should probably know. But here's the plan. Once we get to that Lawning waypoint, that's when the gear will drop. Then once we hit that brawl, that's when we're going to switch to our localizer and then our approach mode. Now the TBM has been good. It has been flipping to localizer automatically without me doing anything, so hopefully that is the case today. There's Derby, Colorado. There's a Derby, Connecticut right down the road from me. Random facts, random average Joe facts, and you start to see some buildings rendering in there, so we get downtown Denver pretty much right in front of us. And then Denver International is to our left. This little water area, water features right there. And you see Denver International is over to our left. You can kind of see the beginnings of it. Let's look for those buildings. Where's downtown Denver at? I know I saw, there it is, right there. Right to our right. Downtown Denver, the skyline. I'm glad it rendered in, because some of the cities you have to get super close for it to render in on the Xbox. There we go. There's our landing gear as planned to slow us down, because I am hauling ass right now. It told me to stay under 210, and I did. And then once we hit brawl, we'll flip over to our localizer, and then we'll be lined up right away. I don't know where that's at. It's behind me. And it wasn't recording, but when I went down to 7,000 feet, which is technically 2,000 feet because we're a mile up in the air. Oh, look at that. It flipped to the localizer automatically. So let's go ahead and put, just going to put approach mode on. Might as well. Wait for that glide slope. But anyway, what I was saying is, I was at like 5, well, not 5, I was like 8, 9,000 feet until we go to 7. Did the same thing, negative 99,000. Holy shit, I gotta get moving here. Right, there's downtown Denver. Kind of see Mile High Stadium a little bit. I think that's what that little box is right there. We're over Sherwood, Colorado. Alright, I can see the lights. Got the Rockies right behind me. What a beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight. The only part of the Rockies I've seen is Arizona Rockies. I'm guessing like that area, Sedona and Flagstaff, that's part of the Rockies. That's the only part I've seen. I've never seen the Colorado Rockies. My sister just came back from Colorado, actually. She had a nice time out there. Anyway, let's get back to our task at hand. So we are waiting on the glide slope. clearance. I've slowed the plane down enough.
Land runway tree 0, right daughter Echo 1 tree.
Just waiting on the glide slope. There it is. We have captured it. So that's where it gets fun. No autopilot or no auto throttle. So we're just playing with the speeds the whole time. And you guys know how I do it. I flip in between external and internal. Internal to make sure I'm still on the path. External for you guys in the view. I mean, this is absolutely stunning. When you look at the mountains. Good old Rocky Mountains. So we're still about 4 miles away. And then we're going to be crossing them things in the next episode. So there'll be some great, fantastic views for that episode. I can't believe we're on leg 10 already. I mean, I had this idea. I know it's taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, but you know, from the mind of average Joe, we got a trip around the world, and I'm kind of digging it. So, I mean, we're coming closer and closer to Alaska and Russia, which stresses me out a little bit. So I got to try to find a damn airport in Western Alaska and Eastern Russia. That's gonna be tough. I know there's not gonna be ILS, so it's gonna be all GPS. Alright, let's pick speed up a little bit. I'm starting to hit our stall speed, which I don't want to do. Dropping in this guy's backyard. It's a nice little neighborhood down there. Still looking good. I'm probably gonna disconnect a little bit early. Probably when we cross this highway, I'm gonna disconnect the autopilot, which is the Y button on Xbox, if anyone was wondering. Alright, so let's go ahead and disconnect it. And you know the moment it disconnects, you get a little wobbly. Alright, slow it down. We're going to go flight idle right about now. Alright, let's land this bad boy. Welcome to Colorado. Oh, let's flare, flare, flare. Okay, too much flare, and we are down. Get reverse thrust on, and we are slowed down enough to exit the runway right away. So a little bit of a not so good of a landing. I mean, we were looking good, then I went to flare just a little bit and ended up flaring too much. But here we are at Rocky Mountain Metro in the Denver area of Colorado. Welcome to the Rocky Mountain State. I guess that's the nickname. I should have looked it up, but I'm flying a plane here. It's so weird, Colorado. Flat one way, mountains the other way. It's crazy. Then you got desert in the bottom, the southwest corner. Alright guys, I'm going to park this bird. Thank you guys for checking out this episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, leg 10 of our trip around the globe. Make sure you check back for more and check out my other videos as well. Grid Legends has returned to the channel after about a 3-week hiatus, so we're getting back into that. And then of course we have Forza Hot Wheels. We got to finish that up. And then maybe F1, not sure. I haven't been sold on that game yet. I'm seeing all the issues with it, but yeah, so that's what's coming down the pipeline. So much appreciated as always. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. I try to interact with everyone in every comment on every platform. Whether I'm big on Reddit, so check out my Reddit and interact with me on there. I do have an Instagram I haven't checked in a while. I do have a TikTok, so check out my TikTok. All the links are below. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys for the support, and let's get to 200 subs, please. 200 subs would be awesome. We're at 189 at the time of this edit. So do whatever you can, spread the word about my videos, and let's get us to 200. Thank you guys, and have a good one.